continue here. This is a video on decimals. It's multiply and divides. We will do how to multiply and divide decimal numbers. This is video number 17, part 3 of 3. I divided the video in 3 parts, and this is the third part. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue with the next section here. We have covered decimal numbers, what net decimal numbers are. We also gone through add and subtract using decimal numbers. Now in this section we discuss multiply and divide decimal numbers. Let us continue. Decimal multiplication. Okay, that's the first thing we do. From algebra video we know that to multiply we do what? Multiply the coefficients and add the flag values. Okay, we'll do the same in decimal multiplications. Let's continue here. We do the same in multiplying the decimal numbers. Okay, because decimal numbers are product of coefficients and exponents. Let's continue. How do we add flag values? We just add the number of digits to the right of decimal. It's very easy. And in the decimal number, and flag value is negative of the number of digits to the right of the decimal number point. Example 0.25 times 0.25. There are 2 digits to the right in here and 2 digits to the right in here. When we add 2 plus 2, we get 4 digits to the right. We know that 25 times 25 is 625. We have to have 4 digits to the right and we add a 0 to the left. If you add a 0 to the right, that's not 25 times 0.25 times 0.25. So it's 0.0625. We know that 25 times 25 is 625, which is by one more than one before when we were drawing proportional base multiplication. We did that using, it's a numbers ending in 5, square of the numbers, and we say that's on the left is 2 times 3, which is right here, on right 25. However, we need 4 digits to the right of the decimal point, so we need 0. Let's continue with the multiplications here. We already did 0.25 times 0.25 is 0.0625. Okay. Note that some student might answer it to be like 0.625 or 0.26250. Both will be wrong, and they both represent the same value, 0.625. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, so let's consider 0.25 times 0.25 is 25 by 100. We got a 0.25 from dividing 25 by base number 100. Okay, let's continue here. So that would be 25 times 25 in the numerator, 25 from here, 25 from here. And the denominator we have 100 times 100, which would be 625 divided by 10,000. Okay, and that is 0.0625. Okay, if we did convert that into a fractions before you multiply, we get in a 0.0625. Okay, and also we can say 0.25 times 0.25 is, it's a coefficient and exponent. A coefficient and exponent. We multiply coefficient 25 times 25, 625. Add the flag values in the exponents, -2 and -2, -2 plus, when you add -2 to -2, again -4. Okay, and which is again 0.0625. It's not 0.6250, instead it is 0.0625. So 0.25 times 0.25 is 0.0625, just like we got before, just like in here and in here. Let's do an example. we're going to do 81.2 times 2.485. Okay? So what that we got? A flag value of the result is minus 1 from here and minus 2 from the second operand, minus 3. Okay. Number of digits to the right decimal must be 3. Number of digits of the product to the right of decimal point is 3. Okay? So it's 81.2 times 2.45 is 812 times negative first power of 10 times 245 times 10 to the power negative 2. Let's continue here. Which 812 times 245 times 10 to the negative third power. Okay, let's continue here. Use vertically and crosswise to multiply 812 times 214. Okay. So here it is. First digit on the unit place is 5 times 2, 10. Use 0 and carry 1. Tens place is crosswise and crosswise add. So 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 4 is 8. And add them together 13 and plus 1, 14. So we would use 4 and carry 1. Hundreds place is that product plus that product plus that product. Okay, 8 times 5 is 40 plus 1 times 4 is 44 plus 2 times 2 48 plus the carry 49. Okay, so so carry 4, okay, keep 9. Okay, let's continue here. 10,000 place is these two numbers crosswise. 8 times 4 plus 1 times 2. That's it. 34 plus 4. That's 38. We'll use 8 and carry 3. Let's continue here. 100th place is this number. 8 times 2, 6 vertically, plus this carry 3 is 19. Okay, and we're done with it, so there are no carries. We just say 19 here. So result is 812 times 245 is 198, 198,940 and a 0. 198,940. Okay, and we say 81 decimal 2 times 2-45 is that number with decimal in it before the 9. 198 decimal 940. Let us continue with the multiplication example. So 81.2 times 2.45, we already did its first we did 812 times 214, which was 245, which was 198,940. Then we say number of digits to the right of decimals after result is 3 here. So we say 81.2 times 2.45 must be 198 decimal 940. Okay, 198 decimal point 940. Let's go make some observation. We multiplied as if the operands were whole numbers. We multiplied as if they were whole numbers and adjusted the position of decimal point later. Okay, after we got done multiplication, we say we got one digit to the right here, two digits to the right here, and three digits in the end. Let's go with division now. Again, from algebra video, we divide what we do. Divide the coefficients and subtract the flag values. In the multiplications, we multiply the coefficient and add the flag values. In division, we divide the coefficients and subtract the flag value. We subtract the flag value of the denominator from that of the numerator. Let's continue here. We'll use same lessons here. Example 552 decimal 32 divided by 61.5. Flag value of the numerator is minus 2 and of the denominator is minus 1. So minus 2 and minus 1 is minus 1. So in the end, from division of 552.32 and divided by 61.5, I'll get it 1 position to the right of decimal point. Okay, that's just because of the flag values here. Okay, so flag value of 552.32, the numerator is -2, and that of the denominator is -1. So flag value of result because of decimal point is this position of decimal point is -1. Okay, and next then division might give you some. Now we will try to divide further. 552.32 divided by 61.5 is, you can do that, 55232 times negative second power of 10 divided by 615 times negative first power of. So let's continue with the remainder. Okay? So that is this division of coefficient 55232 divided by 615 and negative first power of the base number 10. Note, we already know how to solve, we know how to do these divisions here. Division of 55232 by 6115. And that's what we will solve first. And we know that exponent part, because of this number being divided, is 10 minus 1. First, negative first power of 10. Let's continue. So we know the 615, we're going to divide that in two parts, divide by part and adjust for parts. Okay, so we divide 600, which is 100 times 6. Okay, and thus 15 will go on the flag. Okay. Further, we'll decimalize it. So we have decimal numbers here, and now with the decimal point here, and we know this is the decimal point representation, and we will decimalize the results. Okay, we just won't say the quotient is such and such, remainder such and such. We'll say quotient is such and such, remainder is such and such decimal fraction. Continue here. Okay, so this is what we know already. We also said 615 is 600 plus 15. We'll divide by 600, which is 100 times 6, and adjust for 15, and 15 will go on the flag. Setup problem is 15 on flag, and 6 as for divisor. We'll divide by 6 and get back to 15 later. Okay. Okay. So first we divide by 100, my first divisor. This is how I do that. Okay. This also marks separates the quotient section from the remainder section, and also in this section sometimes we have a decimal fraction we get. Okay. Sometimes we get a remainder on the right side, and sometimes we get a decimal fraction. In this case, we will get a decimal fraction here on the right. So now start by divide by 6. 55 divided by 6 is 9, remainder 1. 9 goes quotient, 1 as a remainder. We prepend the remainder 1 to the next digit, so we get 12 as a next cross dividend. Okay, and then we will start to adjust them because of, and we use a vertical and crosswise. So far I know 15 is my flag digits here, and only have one quotient digit. Okay, so 5 won't play out in here. Only players are 1 and 9. Okay. Okay. So gross dividend is 12, net dividend is 12 minus 9. 9 times 1 is 3 here, which is 3. Okay. Continue here. Then we have a 3 here. We just got a 3 in the remainder here. We divide 3 by 6, you get 0, remainder 3. Okay. So that gets 0 and a decimal place here, and 3 is the remainder for the next division. So with this setup here, we already have 2 digits of the quotients, and decimal point goes in the line here, on the line here. Okay, okay, and then we have 2 quotient digits, 9 and 0. We can use both of the digits on the flag, 1 and 5. Gross dividend is 33, this one here, and net is 33 minus 45, which is 1 times 0 is 0, and 5 times 9 is 45. So it's we're going to subtract 45, which is minus 12, and then we'll divide that by 6. Then divide minus 12 by 16, it's minus 2, remainder 0. Okay, that gives me minus 2 on the quotient line and 0 on the remainder line. Okay. Then on the next step, we have both digits are from the flag, and the most recent two digits of the quotient are 0 and negative 2. Gross dividend is 2 and net dividend is, this is minus 2. We can subtract minus 2 from 2, which will become 2 plus 2, which is 4. Now 4 divided by 6, there's 6 right here. We got 4 in here, 0 remainder 4. Okay? That gave me 4 as a remainder and 0 on the quotient line, 4 as a remainder. Okay? Let's continue with the division here. We are done so far. Okay? Now, our next step will be using negative 2 and 0 as the most recent quotient digits, 1, 5 as the from the flag digits. Okay, gross dividend is 40 here. Net dividend is 40 plus 10. I got 1 times 0 is 0. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. When we subtract negative 10 from 40, I become 40 plus 10, which is 50. Now we divide 50 by 6. I got 8, remainder 2. Okay, so I got 8 here and a 2 remainder. 8 in quotient line and 2 in remainder here. Let's continue. Our next step we have is 0, 8, our most recent quotient digits, and 1, 5 from flag digits. Okay. So gross dividend is 20, is 2 here. Net dividend 20 minus 8 is 12. And we divide 12 by 6. 12 by 6 is 2, remainder 0. Okay. We just stop division now. We got 4 days after decimal right now. 90.2 negative 082. Okay. That means that 55232 divided by 615 is approximately 90 decimal 2 negative 082. Okay, which is equal to 89.8082. These first 3 digits to the left comes are 900 minus 2. 900 minus 2 is 898. That's 89.8082 approximately. We stop the division here and we didn't continue any further, so this is approximate. Let's continue with division again further. So we have done so far. We are in a, if you divide the coefficients only, I get 89.8082 approximately. Okay, let's continue here. But when we had decimal numbers, we had would have 89.802 times negative first power of 10. Okay, so when you divide this number by 10, that comes out 8.98082. This minus 1 moves the decimal place to the 1 position to the left, from just before 8 to just before 9. 8.98082 approximately. Let's continue here. Observation, what we did, we divided as if they were whole numbers, okay, and adjusted decimal point later. Decimal with whole number, I got 89.8082, and I had to adjust decimal point, move it one place to the left, so I've got 8.98082. Let us continue here. Let's do some exercises. Let's try. So let's multiply 371.2 times 961.3, 52.08 times 75.06, and some more. Now divide 9472 decimal 6 divided by 11.7. 127.49 divided by 7.20, and some more. Okay, and the references. Okay, Vedic Math Teacher Manual, that's the volume 1. This is elementary level by Ken Williams, and the book you can obtain from vedicmaths.org. Okay. And Vedic Math of Bharatiya Tirthaji, this is the main primary reference on Vedic Math. Anything we do Vedic Math, this is the primary reference for that. And this Ken Williams book, Discover Vedic Math by Ken Williams. This is the most complete, authoritative, and consistent notations. The book is organized by sutras. Okay, continue here. Vedic Math for Schools in 3 volumes by James T. Glover. Mr. Glover used these books in school. It's easy to read and very complete. Not as complete as Williams' book is, but this is very complete and contains significant geometry. Okay, let's continue here.